May 13th. This is our regular business meeting. We're going to go ahead and call it to order at 6:01. Okay, can rise for the pledge.
Don't lose those.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay.
John, you want an agenda?
I already read it. That's okay, thank you.
Madam Secretary, would you take the roll, please?
Mr. Kevin Farkas?
Here.
Ms. Sue Wood? Here. Yep.
Here.
Mayor?
Here.
John Budacek, my gosh, John McAdoo?
John Booth, that was
No, John Budacek, I
Here.
put you and Joe together.
No.
Mr. Bob Duke?
Here.
Mr. Justin Richard?
Here.
Okay, we have a physical quorum. Just a couple announcements. So this meeting differs from our work session meeting in that we are sticking to business items on the agenda that need action by council votes. So we have not many things, so this should be a short meeting tonight if we roll through this. Just a note on decorum. Joe, you want to get fisticuffs with anybody? We have to kick you out. Okay. Let's
boxing lately?
please be respectful of each other and allow each other to talk, and that would be great. If you have phones, could you silence them or put them on mute? We are recording here tonight. We have actually two recorders. This is our recorder on the table. So my P's and Q's on that, unless you want it to be public. And does anyone need, we're going to be showing the agenda up here. Does anyone want or need a paper copy of the agenda? Because we have that. Okay. Alrighty. Do we have any minutes to approve?
No, not currently.
Okay. Let's look at our current agenda. Are there any changes to the current agenda for tonight? I do want to say that there is one amendment from the version that was published 24 hours, consistent with the Sunshine Law, and that is under professional reporting there, our approval of revised Q1 monthly financial reports. We will require a motion for that. So that is something that has been added since this was posted. Anything else? No? Okay. All right. Mayor, do you have any announcements or anything of importance to tell us tonight?
Yes, since we have representatives from Mr. Stowe from the fire department, and we have Mr. Officer Heiler from the police department. I had a call from Sue Wood, and she was speaking with Kathy. They know I attend the Beaver Falls Neighborhood Watch meetings once a month that go from September through April, every Monday. And they supplied us with these. And we have 6 signs up here, which anyone can take, use them however you wish, to let them know that Beaver Falls is our patrolling police station and group that is our police station. And we also, they wanted to know if we could start maybe once a month or even once every other month to start having a neighborhood watch in West Mayfield. So we would like to know if this would be feasible in West Mayfield to discuss this with the police and fire department, who are the ones that actually put a program together, which is only 1 hour tops. That's all it is, once a month. One day they have dedicated to Beaver Falls, and they have very interesting topics. That's what I wanted to discuss with you. Okay. Anyone else have anything to say? I usually report on those. They're done now for the year because they are done in May, June, July, and August.
So
They don't have
what
it.
you're proposing is that we hold neighborhood watch meetings in the borough.
Yes.
We can do that here?
And it can be done here because where they have theirs is at the church at the lower end of Beaver Falls, which is, the room is, I'd say no bigger than this. And they have one topic that has to do with either what the firemen of Beaver Falls do, or the police, what their programs are, and they share it with Beaver Falls. So, and it's very interesting, very educational. They bring supplies with them, share it with them, and have guest speakers sometimes. So it's very good. I usually report on it up here.
Sounds like a great idea. If you would take this onto your office, then there's no reason for council to act on this.
Okay,
Okay?
And we'd like to try 1 or 2.
They wouldn't start till September now, though, right? Is that what you're saying?
Theirs starts in September.
theirs.
Yeah, we would at least have to try 1.
Well, yeah, before
And
you-
in September and get one program together and see how it works out. If that's okay, but if it's okay with their schedules, we have to combine with theirs. So we would have to have a meeting with the gentleman sitting here, or whoever we could, if that's okay with you all,
We'll
okay?
That's a good idea.
we'll follow your lead on this, Mayor.
Okay, and Sue's and maybe Kathy's and whoever else we can get. And remember the signs, there's 6 here, they will be getting more. And I already have one, I keep it in my window, right by my door. So people see it when they come right in, up to the door. Okay, that's all I have.
I might take one.
Okay.
I would take one.
Good.
People speed down that stupid alley.
There you go.
Okay, do you have anything else?
No, I don't have any questions from anybody about anything for the mayor. There were a couple people soliciting in the borough today. I caught them. I talked to them. Their main business is located in Virginia, but they have headquarters in Virginia, but they have different business buildings in Pittsburgh and around the area. I told them they need a permit. Goodbye. I'm the mayor. Come see me. Goodbye.
I got the call, but I couldn't find the guy.
Okay, they
I
were
ran
walking.
around for a little bit.
They were just turning 37th Street and crossed my road, so
Good job, Mayor.
thank you.
The sheriff and the
Run them out of town.
And ran them out of town. I don't even know where they parked. So,
Office of Tax Collector. Kathy,
I have nothing.
You have nothing? Okay. Okay, alrighty. Professional reporting, Borough Secretary Treasurer. So, if I could just mention here, so Jenna had sent Q1 monthly financial reports to us yesterday, so we all should have had a chance to see them. Justin and I had worked with Jenna to revise these, and I think they're in really good shape, and they are publicly up. And but we need to approve these 3 financial reports.
I'll make a motion to approve them.
That's not okay.
Yeah, they're just amendments of like different corrections, so like nothing real drastic changed on them, but
Yeah.
they are amendments.
They're available, they're on the website, they're there. If we have no objections to them, then they'll stand as approved.
Yep.
Okay? Good. Okay, approval of the April monthly financial report. This was also sent out to us. If you had a chance to see that, if there are no objections with this report,
I'll make the motion.
okay, we'll let it stand. Alrighty. Okay, public safety, Chief Stowe.
Any correspondence?
Oh, that's coming. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Correspondence?
No, not great.
Anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay.
Do you want me to read the April one?
Yes, read that into the record, will you?
Yes.
Summary of that, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So the balance in the general fund as of April 30th, 2026 is $123.32. And the balance in the highway aid fund is $17,686.70. The balance in the Pliget investment fund, $4,174.51. Balance in Pliget capital purchase fund, $1,869.37. Balance in the water and sewage enterprise fund is $64,769.34. Balance in the Pliget emergency management fund, $13,076.81. And the balance in the sewer maintenance fund is $181,296.15.
So that report is up here on the screen. What we are committed to doing now is to get these reports out to council, of course, but also to citizens and others who want to see this and follow along, and so we can discuss meaningfully at the meeting. What has happened in the past? You've heard me say this before. What has happened in the past is a bit of a kabuki theater around this table, where the financial reports have been read and they were approved, but believe me, when you go back and look at a lot of these reports, you find a lot of errors and a lot of kooky things in those reports that should not have ever gotten past this table. September of 2010, our emergency management coordinator was paid $37,000. It's in the report. That was passed by council. Obviously that didn't happen, that was a typo. But that's pretty darn unacceptable, in my mind, for a public report, a treasurer's report, to be entered into the record with a glaring error like that. So we are doing everything we can here to sort of change it up where we have those reports early. Those reports will be more consistent. We all have a chance to look at them so that when we do approve them, that will be a meaningful process, one that reflects, truth and accuracy of our financial status. We owe it to the citizens to do that. So, so we are working on this. I might say also that in the future, these are going to look very differently because we are now on QuickBooks. We're generating QuickBook reports. So these will be very different looking in the future. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All
So
right.
do you want me to read police and fire?
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to do police and fire?
Would you like to read it?
I was just
Police and
gonna,
fire?
yeah, just
A
so
little
it's on-
summary?
Yeah, a little summary, just, for March and April, there were 12 total incidents for the Beaver Falls Fire Department that they responded to. Estimated fire loss was $0. Training hours, 575 training hours. And for the month of April, from the Beaver Falls Police Department, there were 52 incidents, or 52, I'm sorry, 52 incidents that are cleared and closed.
Okay. Transparency is very important for this council, and so on our public safety page on our website, we have these monthly reports posted up there so everyone can take a look at them. They are public record, so we have a little summary here, but at these meetings, I'd like to give our chiefs a chance to talk. You want to say anything?
Thank you, Kevin. As far as the fire department, yeah, you read the report. Last week was busy up here. We had several incidents, house fire and a couple crashes, fairly bad crashes. So, but anyway, the one thing I do want to report on is smoke alarms. And Ms. Woods, I believe I talked to you, but we're finally getting everything arranged. It's going to be July 11th. It looks like is the date that we're going to do a smoke alarm blitz in both West Mayfield and Beaver Falls. It will be, we'll have signs and whatnot, and there will be a number. As soon as I get the number to call for residents to call to schedule, I will get it to you. But we're looking at a Saturday, and we will, like I said, schedule everybody up, and there'll be a crew of firefighters come out. The Red Cross is also involved with this, and we hope to get as many houses done. But in the meantime, you're still more than welcome to call the fire department, and we will come out and install. In fact, we did one last month on Ross Avenue, We installed 3 smoke alarms on a house up here, so anybody that needs smoke alarms, don't wait till July 11th. If you need them, by all means, call, and we will install them for you. They're free.
That's cool.
Okay?
Cool.
Good idea.
Thank you, Chief.
So,
Mr. Hill?
I don't have much other than what was reported there. I know that we had taken some traffic complaints in different areas in the borough where we come out and assign an officer to sit in those areas and monitor what the reports were to address any violations or issues that we see. Take account of the volume of traffic that goes through those areas, things like that, and try to address those the best we can.
Great, thank you. I have the the April police report.
Should, but I can send it to you again.
Yeah, would you send it to me? Okay, great. Okay. All right, solicitor, do you have anything to?
I think anything I would have would be covered under the executive session, so.
Okay. If you look to the bottom of your agenda, you'll see that we are going to go into executive session after building welfare, and there we will discuss 3 things: litigation matters with the Public Utilities Commission, emergency management preparedness, and personnel matters involving specific employee or officer. Okay. Alrighty. We have no other officer, any reports, no engineer, no independent auditor. All right, citizens' comments. Anyone want to comment on the agenda? Any agenda item comments?
Ma'am, did you want to talk later? You sure? Did you want to say anything tonight? She's gonna talk first.
Just one little thing.
Okay, well, we'll do her first,
Okay.
and we'll put you next.
Okay, would you tell us your name and your address?
Arlene Catarcio, 686 Harbison Road, West Smithfield. I'm here because we need curbs in front of our house. So I don't know if you guys are gonna be paving the borough anywhere this summer, but the curbs, my neighbor next door and mine, it's getting washed away. Sarah
Okay.
and me, yeah. It's on the right hand, it's where Jude used to live, and then my house is the little one next to it. And the water's all coming in. Oh, I'm sorry. And Sarah, the lady next door, she's older and it's all going in, like me, older, and it's all going in, the cinders and everything are going in. So we'd like a curb, if you could do that. And then across the street from me, on Harbison, there's a sewer, and it's all clogged up, and the guy that lives there tried to dig out, he can't even get to it. So there's a sewer there's a drain that needs
I'll tell Brian.
dug out. It's bad. He couldn't get it himself.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. We will definitely,
What is that address so I can give it to him? Where the drain's at? Roughly.
Right across from me. I forget
686 is where she lives
I
on.
live
Okay.
686, but they're all different numbers on Harbison.
He'll be able to figure it out. I just gotta get him close and he'll figure it out.
I think that it's where,
I know where it is.
I think his last name's Cogley or something. Drew, and he lives across the street. I don't know his address.
okay, thank you. Anyone else?
Terry, Lawrence.
My name's Terry, and I drive school bus in West Mayfield. And I just wanted to say there is a branch hanging down on Rock Avenue. I broke my windshield on my bus about 5-6 months ago, and they trimmed it, but it definitely needs cut some more. It's hanging down again. I mean, I go this way to avoid it, but
tell
it
Brian.
needs cut again. Thank you.
It's a hard tree.
Do you live in the borough?
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Right down the end of my street.
Oh,
Where
we need your address.
Where do you live?
Sand Alley.
No,
No,
Ann
Harbison.
Street.
No, and
Ann Street.
there's only 3 houses on Sand Alley.
What's your street address?
I'm
And
one of
I
them.
mean, what's your
3606.
I'm on the corner.
Rock Avenue is the tree limb.
I know where you live too.
Ann Street, 3606.
Check that.
You give it
And the
name,
one across
address,
for the Ann
whenever
Street.
you
We need it
stand
from
up.
Well, the other woman lives there.
Is that our
I know she lives there.
Yeah.
It's not ours, it's coming off at the
Like, is that?
hillside.
Okay, yeah, that's.
Take a look at it.
I'll tell Brian.
All right, thank you.
Cut it back a little bit.
Any other citizens?
Nope. No one
Okay.
else want, Kathy, did you want to say?
You know, I do wanna say something, I wanna address the police officer. You guys parking there, the traffic wasn't tremendous on every day that you parked there,
Okay.
but it has slowed down people that normally don't stop at that stop sign, that live in the neighborhood, so they're starting to pay attention.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, sure.
Speeding is down a little bit too on Sand Alley.
Is it, well,
Yeah,
that's,
there's
there's
only
no
one car
way
that I
now.
know that speeds up through there.
Can you
every day.
explain to me why when you do that, you sit exactly where they can see you?
Well, a lot of times we don't have anywhere to sit that's out of the way. I mean, especially like in that situation, you know, there really isn't anywhere that we would be able to.
Why would, and,
I,
and this is really none of my business, but
No,
why
it's
would you not park by my mailbox beside my porch where you can see the stop sign? Because by the time they get there and go through, they don't see you. You're sitting on the street, but you're sitting at the side of the house.
I mean, I can't answer for, a bunch of different
Okay.
officers did it and they probably all sat in
They all
different
sat in
spots.
plain view,
So,
and of course
yeah.
that stops everybody.
Yeah.
That stops me.
Right, right. No, yeah, I can't answer for why they positioned where they did.
So I need to question them when they're there.
It's just,
Tell them where to park.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay, I just
Put
wondered
a
if that
camouflage
was,
net over
Yeah.
it.
you did that on purpose to slow
well,
everybody
some
down?
guys probably are doing it under the intention of stopping the problem and not necessarily worried about citing somebody.
Okay,
You know what I mean? So if they're seeing us and they know that we're aware,
Be there.
you know, then that
Okay.
kind of obviously helps the problem somewhat.
yeah,
And it's one of those things where, yeah, it's gonna work while we're there. We can't be there all the time, so some
But
days are
it's
gonna be good and some, you know, and
working
I'm
when you're
sure.
not there
Right,
too.
and I'm sure that it'll start to fade away where it goes back to how it was and
Yeah,
you can always notify us again and we, you
okay,
know, cause we get a lot of those, so it's not like we can continuously just go
Yeah.
to that same spot, obviously. But if it picks back up and it becomes an issue again, just let us know and we'll do the same thing. And at that point, if we feel that we need to start citing people, we can do that as well. you
okay,
know, so.
alright, so I'll call you when Bob blows through. Yeah.
Ain't me.
We're gonna get you a badge.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you, Kathy. No other citizens. Let's move on to council old business. We've had 3 items here and under old business here. Under budget and finance is something that's been around since January 14th. This was a resolution withdrawing the borough from the GEMS cooperative agreement. So there has been no movement on that. I think we still have some business to attend to before we can act upon this. If there's no other objection, I'd like to continue to table this motion. Okay. The other motion was to entertain the idea of a work phone for the borough secretary treasurer that we would need to have specs on and all that sort of stuff. So there's no objection. I'd like to continue to table that motion as well. And under public safety, we have had a motion on the table since December 10th to approve our emergency operations plan. We have work to do on that plan. We have some great developments in that plan. I think there's lots of potential to move that plan forward, but I don't think we're quite there yet. There is a plan, though, to take this off the table, as they say, and put it on council's agenda by July. So I'd like to have this plan ratified by council by July. There's some work to do. I think we're getting there. So if there's no objection, I'd like to continue to table this motion as well. Any objection? Okay. Move on to council new business. We discussed a number of things at our workshop that has led into this section here of the agenda. Under Budget and Finance, we talked about our municipal lien letter, the fee that we charge. And there was a consensus around raising that fee to be consistent with our municipal neighbors. So the motion on the table here is to increase the fee for municipal lien letters from $7 to $25. And then, of course, we'd have to amend the Unified Municipal Schedule of Fees to reflect that. Let's have some discussion around the table. Justin, any thoughts on this?
I'm good with it. So, all comes out of closing costs, right? Basically. So-
Yeah.
So, and everybody else is like 35 to 50 or higher. So.
No, that's fine, I like that.
Okay.
I mean, $7 doesn't do
That
anything.
doesn't get very much.
Yeah. The next one is.
Probably time to go up.
White Township is 15, which is double that, and then it goes up from there. Okay, John, anything to say?
Well, I like it.
Okay, Mayor, anything to
It's
say?
fine, yeah, because we discussed it all last week.
Sue?
Works for me.
Okay, it works for me. I think, I just want to make this point too, about this, yes, a little more money into the treasury, of course, but this brings us up to being consistent with our municipal neighbors, but this also addresses something that our municipal consultants had reminded us, that we really do need to catch up with our fees and our income revenues, keep up with inflation. So this motion is consistent with their recommendations that we start to raise our revenue where we can, when we can, how we can, appropriately anyways. So let's go ahead and call the question. Justin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Bob?
Yep.
John?
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
I vote yes. So this passes without objection. Okay, the second item here is very similar. It's a motion to increase the fee for annual renewal of sign permits from $0 to $25. And this would also be, the schedule of fees would have to be amended. We discussed this as well at the work session. We all thought consensus was that it was appropriate, so therefore the motion's on the table. Justin, any thoughts?
I have nothing else to add.
Okay, Bob?
Yeah, that's not gonna break anybody's bank, $25 a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Mayor, do you have anything to say?
No, but is it gonna be bigger for like bigger signs, like bigger
The billboard.
billboards?
No, that's the original fee. This is the renewal fee, flat 25.
No, what she's saying, is it gonna be the same for the little sign at the corner tavern as the big billboard that we have up there on 37th?
Oh, yeah, sign to sign, I guess.
So it's all gonna be $25.
Yeah. But the initial permit, though, that is
That's different,
That's based
yeah.
on size.
based on
so-
size,
yes,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Fine.
okay. Yeah, okay, I think I said my piece on this. Let's go and call the question if there are no objections. Justin?
Yep.
Bob?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
good.
John?
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
Okay, I vote
I
yes.
agree, one for each tablet.
The motion passes without objection.
Hi, Billy.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Thank you.
Okay. Culture and recreation, we had an interesting conversation about something at the work session meeting about memorials in our park, right? I mean, a lot of people like to put, we have down there, many memorials really. They're nice. I think it really reflects well in our community. But what we talked about is some way to have some regulation there so we can sort of have a say in what goes in there. So we all had talked about that, what's to prevent anyone from putting up a big extravagant kind of, pentagram because they're a Satan worshiper versus anything else. So I don't know. You can imagine where things like this could go off rails if there aren't any sort of regulations or policy in place. So this motion here, this takes us to the next conversation, to the next step. So this motion is directing the creation of a policy addressing in memoriam tributes in the community park and elsewhere on municipal property. Of course, whatever that policy turns out to be, and I don't know what that is. I don't think anyone really knows, but we're willing to dive into that. look at what other municipalities are doing and so forth. So this motion is directing the creation of that policy to then be approved by council. Justin, any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with getting something on paper for it.
Okay. You're a policy guy. You would like this motion. Okay. Bob?
No, you know what, I don't have any problem with making something that, making some rules. And it's all gotta go before me anyways, correct? Or would it?
Yeah, I think we talked during the work session is in the policy, there'd be a committee that actually does the approval.
Right.
Which we would assume that you would be part of that since you've been part of all the memorials down there for the most part, so.
Culture and rec is,
Yeah.
is that area.
And I work with Brian on where to put stuff and, so it's not in their way.
Yeah, and it's beautification of.
Yes. That park has come a long way since we started redoing it.
Yeah. It's our gem. It's really
It
a
is.
community gem. Yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of compliments from other people. I'll be at my granddaughter's ball game out in South Beaver or somewhere else, or they'll say, somebody will mention something about West Mayfield, and I say, that's the nicest park down there, You got nice ball fields and you got a nice park, it's the playground that we need to
That playground
upgrade.
equipment, yeah. And we are working on that. Okay.
But yeah, I get a lot of compliments on that place.
John, any thoughts?
No, I'm in agreement with that. I think it would be nice to have some things, as long as it's, limited to, like, no pentagrams or anything. Just something nice, something small, and it's, something that looks good.
Well, just like Kathy Ora, they want to plant a tree.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. A tree's a tree. A tree makes it look
Yeah,
nice.
the more trees down there, the better, I think.
Shade on it and everything else, so.
Okay. Mayor, any thoughts?
I think it's good. I just think we have to watch our wording and not use like no pentagrams and no.
No, it just has to be,
Something more
It has to be
general.
approved anyway.
Yes.
I don't think separation of church and state, I don't think
Right.
we can prohibit some of that.
Yeah.
But it depends. We'll let the committee
I
decide.
think if you just say it has to go through the committee and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to be reasonable.
Yeah.
No goat's blood and stuff. We have to watch what we
How
say.
Sue, any thoughts?
Man,
Slaughter chickens, I think that's,
take my name off the
we need a committee
agenda
to
for
make
that.
decisions.
Yeah.
Okay, committee and a policy, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's a good idea. No objections. Let's call the question. Justin?
Yep.
Bob?
Yep.
John? Sue?
Yes.
I approve. So approve without objection. Okay. Alrighty. Under general administration, there was a bit of discussion we've had. We have a public works contractor that we approved. That's the title we approved in our resolution of authorizations a couple months ago. And what conversations we've had, we realized that it's not really a contractor position. That's a whole other thing. A contractor, IRS definitions, taxation, all that sort of stuff. So really, Jake Tate, who was appointed as our public works contractor, really should be our public works operator. This is a part-time employee. So to be technical with all this, this motion just seeks to change that title in the resolution, municipal appointments and authorizations. Justin?
Good.
Good? Anything?
Yep.
Mayor, any thoughts?
No, that's.
Okay. Sue, any
Yes.
thoughts?
No, no problems. I think
Okay.
it's fine.
Keep the IRS.
Okay. This may seem like just a, administrivia, but that's the business we're in, right? Municipal administration. So, okay. Justin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Yes.
Sue?
Yes.
Okay, I approve. So the motion passes without objection, and I will make those changes to that resolution and repost it. Okay. Governance. We had, unfortunately, a council member resign, Robert Kibe, effective May 13th. This motion accepts the resignation effective May 13th. this would start our 30-day clock. We have 30 days, council does 30 days to fill this position. And if we don't, then the vacancy board has 15 days to fill that position. And because we did the good hard work of municipal staffing, we have a vacancy board chair in place to help us with that, where we didn't have that before. So Gail Hieronymus, who is our vacancy board chair, hopefully would not have to get involved. But that's how you got on board.
Exactly, that's how I got
She
it.
wrangled you in.
Yes, she did.
Okay, so anyways,
Yes,
so
she did.
we do need this by borough code, we do need to accept this resignation, so the motion is to accept it for tonight. Justin, any thoughts?
Yeah, obviously, no comments, so.
Hey, Bob, any thoughts on this?
I think that Gail needs to take his place.
I'll drive by and tell her the way, you can tell her the way home. Stop in.
John?
I'm okay.
Okay, Mayor?
John, would you like to join council?
No, thank you.
She beat me to it.
There you go, John. I think you should, Arlene.
Arlene?
I don't know enough.
You don't have to
learn
know
a lot.
anything, that's the good thing.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
What a okay.
There we are.
Sue?
Whoever it would be my partner on the safety committee, so I'm desperate, but John?
I mean, I will say, like, the most effect that you can have in a community and government is local government. So, like, the decisions that you actually make at this table, they show up on the road in front of you, so it's a cool thing to see.
That's a great point. And you know, I would like to take this process one step further than kind of what we've normally been doing. I mean, like, obviously we'll put out a call of interest, and we'd like to have somebody who's interested, write us a letter, tell us why they're interested, maybe qualifications. In a sense, it's a job interview, right? And I would really like to have a conversation with the person to understand why they're interested and what they think they could do for us, right? I think that's fair. I think it's fair for us to take a little bit of time and do that, so that we're all on the same page with what this job means. And quite frankly, I think it's fair to say that a whole lot of people don't know what this job really is about. So I think it's fair that we all above board up front with this job. So that's my intention, to move this forward with a little bit more of a process involved here. Justin, how do you vote? To accept Bob's resignation?
If we say no, then he has to just keep on coming.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a plan.
We should have to pay him, he won't show up.
Yeah, accept.
But kind of just, really, if we don't accept, it actually will be accepted for us 45 days out.
Okay.
If you want the heat up, okay. So you vote yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Vote yes.
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 John, Sue?
Send him an email that says I hate you. But yeah,
Yes with a caveat, right?
yeah.
A rider on that, okay. Okay, I certainly vote to accept it, so this motion passes without objection. Okay, so that takes care of our business for tonight. We need to pay the bills, so this needs to be done by motion. So it's payment of bills, ratification of purchases made by oversight committee chairs. You have all the bills and all that, and so if there aren't any objections to paying the bills, we will approve this portion of the agenda. Any objection? Okay. We'll move forward with acclamation on that. Any good and welfare? Good and welfare, Kathy. Lighthearted stuff.
Oh, you guys went to the wrong person on that.
Stuff.
I was gonna ask, may I go purchase the flowers for the monument and the vases down at the ball field? And if I can, how much money can I spend?
Oh my goodness. How much money can you spend?
Yeah,
Well, let's look that up right now.
well, just give me your charge card.
Oh,
No problem.
blank check.
You've done that before, haven't you?
Yeah, but the other committee paid for those flowers, not council.
Oh,
That time.
okay.
And he has some money in the budget, but I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, so what we did in this year's budget under culture and recreation, I'm looking for here. Oh, here we go. So under veterans memorials and banners, we budgeted $125.
Okay.
Okay, so that is there, it's to be used, I don't think we need to approve anything in particular.
Is that for both memorials? You don't both?
Yeah, and I won't get anywhere close to that.
Okay. Would you work with Jason, Culture and Rec Oversight Chair, to let him know, just let him know, and
Sure.
Jason then could present the, whatever the cost is, so we have our counting
Yeah.
kept straight on that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Alrighty. Any other good and welfare?
My only question is, did you come up with a day for Earth Day just while we're here?
Oh, yes.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
3 Saturdays in a row we got rained out.
I know.
Will you let us know?
Yes, I will. I can't do this Saturday.
Oh, you can't.
I can't, and I have all that equipment. All that, I brought all those bags and all that stuff
From
with
PennDOT.
me, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, when you zone it in, let us know, we'll
Okay.
work that out and we'll wrangle with this crew. Yeah.
I know.
This has been our 5th year?
Yeah.
5th year.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Yeah, okay, good. Alrighty, so that takes care of good and welfare, if no one else has anything else. Okay, we're going to adjourn now the meeting at 6:43, and we're going to go into executive session. And so the executive session will be council members, solicitor, and the mayor, and tax collector. Okay?
Why don't you, let's just say we're recessing into an executive session, because we're not actually adjourning the meeting, because we'll have to come back out of executive session.
Better way to
Then
put that
adjourn.
recess in.
I'm not trying to be picky, but.
No, you're absolutely right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay, so we're recessing, right now at 6:43 to go into executive session. When we come out, no business will be conducted. When we come out, we will come out of recess and we will adjourn the meeting. So if we are done with executive session, let's come out of our recess at 8:21, and we will come back to our meeting here. We have satisfied everything on our agenda that we set out to do, and I see no other reason to continue this, and so if there are no objections, let's go ahead and adjourn at 8:22.